Hey everyone, I got my cube and puzzle collection here in front of me for y'all to check out. I also got some rubber ducks. Those are a must-have to defend the cubes against other shapes like cones and spheres, which are evil. So, let's get to it. Collection. Oh, first, this is the lube I use on all my cubes, almost exclusively. 3-in-1 silicone lubricant. Works fantastically, so yeah, that's what I use. Stickers for all my regular use cubes. CubeSmith, vinyl stickers, not the tiles. Don't really like the tiles, I don't like that they're raised. CubeSmith stickers kick ass. They don't peel nearly as much, they don't have that like stupid clear transparent veneer that starts to peel. And if you take care of them, they last forever. Like, where's my Type A here that I've had for, I don't know, probably half a year. I've done many thousands of solves on it with these stickers, and the stickers more or less look brand new. So if you take care of the stickers, they last forever. That's why I like CubeSmith stickers. So I'll put the ducks over here. I'll defend from afar and show you what I got after I make some room. Okay, start off with first cubes I ever had, my Rubik's brand cubes, store-boughts, not DIYs. This is the first one I ever had. Definitely gonna keep this around because of the nostalgia and sentimental value. And as you can see, I've used it so much. The stickers are even like wearing off in color. They're starting to fade to white, so it's getting a little difficult to tell what I was doing, especially when it's dark. This is the second one I had. I bought it a few months after. I just took the stickers off completely, and I actually spray painted it. That was before I knew about CubeSmith stickers. Both of these I lubed with mineral oil. That was before I knew about the silicone. So mineral oil actually works pretty well. It just, if you put too much in, it tends to seep out. But yeah, so these are some of my favorite cubes, just for like sentimental reasons. That and Rubik's cubes are like, they're much heavier. They're almost like bricks. They'll go through anything. Okay, I'll move on to my main speed cubes. Here we have the quote new 3x3x3 speed cube, end quote, from Cube for You. That's all they're called. I think they're like imitation of the Japanese speed cube. I really like them. They move quite well, and they move with very little resistance once you get them lubed. Although they are a little tricky to get into that butter zone, but once you do, they're definitely one of my favorite cubes. I also have this one, supposedly glow in the dark, but it's like the weakest glow in the dark cube I've ever seen, or weakest glow in the dark anything I've ever seen, but still moves just about the same as the other one, so it's still usable. My other speed cubes are my Type A's. Excuse me. Got 4 of them. My super well broken in one that I've had for like half a year, and my other ones that I got a few months ago. One stickered with bright CubeSmith stickers, one that I keep unstickered. It's kind of like a practice cube. When I'm learning a new OLL or something like that, I'll use that. So if I screw it up, I don't have to like resolve it. I can just practice it with it blank. So yeah, I keep that around as a bit of a practice cube. So yeah, Type A's. Oh, and one reason I really like Type A is because you can get them so unbelievably low resistance. I think this is, yeah, this is one. Like, this one's actually too low resistance. I'll have trouble overshooting. Like here, I think I can do like M2 with just one finger. Like, I don't need to reach in. Like, I can just knock in, I'll do M2 like that, which is kind of impressive. Sometimes I'll even overshoot. I can't do it that way reliably, but it's just neat that I can. That's why I like Type A's, because I can do that. There, I'm even overshooting it. So that's like Type A super smoothness for you. Move on to the other cubes I can use as speed cubes. Cube for You cubes. Quite nice. Kind of like them. Although I get kind of lock-up-ishness. Not nearly as bad as other cubes, but I get some minor locks, so I don't really use them. That, and I don't terribly like the feel. I also got a red one because it's my favorite color. Just haven't stickered it yet. Where's the Type C? Yeah, Type C. Type C I'll use as a speed cube occasionally. It's nice when they're lubed, but once the lube starts to wear off, they get a little rough, so that's when I stop using them. But Type C I could definitely use. They feel a lot like the 3x3x3 speed cube, but just not quite as nice. But Type C is good. Just feels a little thinner, a little plasticier, then it pops a little more. Again, CubeSmith stickers and, I don't know, regular stickers for a friend. What else I got here? Type F, one without a center cap because it didn't come with that center cap, so I gotta bug the Cube for You guy to give me go send me one. And another type F that I have, this cube, loop's still a little sticky. This cube, it's actually quite nice. Moves really well, cuts corners really well, very forgiving in tension and precision, responds well. So it's overall a very good cube. My friend Eric Lineback, he was really liking this cube until he dropped it and busted it and the caps wouldn't stay in, but I fixed that. But yeah, this cube's really nice. I just personally really hate the way it feels. It feels thin and cheap, so that's what keeps me from using it. But it's a good cube, so I'll occasionally mess around with it. See what else I got here. The other Type A's. Type A third model, Type A2. Never really use them anymore. Did for a little bit when I first got them. That's about it. Type E, Diancheng or Diancheng or whatever you want to say. Again, don't like them too much. They move fairly well. They're really good for the price. They're only like $4. But yeah, I have better cubes, so I use those. These are also the painted kind. There's also a stickered kind which feel more like a Type A, but these are painted. And also the paints, the red and orange and blue and green are hard to differentiate from each other in low light, so that's a bit annoying. So I don't really use those. Type B, I don't think I've gone over Type B. I got a transparent one with the transparent stickers just because I wanted it kind of like a clear cube, just for novelty. But other than that, it stinks. I never use it. It just sits on my desk looking clear. That's about it. What's this? Type D. Yeah, I think that's all I got left. Type D. Super well broken in one I've had for a very long time, and a new-ish one that I really haven't used much. Type D was alright. Deceptive. Don't really use it because I get crazy lockups on it and crazy morphing of the cube happening. So I don't use Type D anymore. That and like they switched the hardware out, and you don't know which hardware you're going to get when you order one unless you specifically request some hardware from a site that has it. So yeah, Type D. Never really use those anymore. And I think that covers it for the 3x3s. On to the other stuff. 2x2s. Ishin, obviously, and a Homer for novelty. I never really solved 2x2. Not a huge fan of it. 4x4 and 5x5. Again, Ishin. I only really do these puzzles casually, not speedily, whatever. So these don't get a whole lot of use. I do prefer the 5x5 though. I don't know why. I like doing the centers. But other than that, meh. I would like to get a V-Cube 5 though. Those seem really nice. Square one, as of yet unstickered. I have no idea how to solve it. I still need to tweak it a bit because it catches a lot on those turns. But yeah, looks interesting. I like it because it like morphs. Pyraminx. Cube for you, Pyraminx. The like cheap one. It's not a efforts. I also got a set of CubeSmith stickers for it, but I won't put those on until these start to wear out. I like Pyraminx, except for the tips. The tips just kind of annoy me because they only permute themselves. It sucks solving the tips. It feels so useless. So that's the one thing I don't like about Pyraminx. Megaminxes, got two. They're the $16 ones from Cube for You. They're not efforts. They look like them, but they're not. And they initially come very, very tight, but I've loosened mine up quite a bit. But I've loosened it so it's low resistance, which is why I like, but you gotta be very careful because these particular ones really do love to pop. But you can get them to pretty low resistance. This is my lube one. Yeah, I think this is lube. Oop, see? Got a pop already. But I don't know, I'll take having it pop over having it be overly tight because I hate it when it's tight, but you can get them loose. So yeah, here's all my puzzles. I think that's all of them. I don't see any other ones hanging around that might be sitting around, so there you go. All my puzzles, about 2 dozen 3x3s and about half a dozen other stuff. So that's all I got. See ya.